Yes, hello, good morning. This is Shankar Poncelet, and I like to talk about business. You all know it. And how do you like my nice intro today? It gives people on my lives a little bit of time to get situated, but it also gives my streaming software time to connect to the platform where it's distributed. So if you are with me right now, give me a thumbs up in the comments. Okay, as I told you, today I'm going to talk a little bit about cold outreach. It is something that I personally don't like doing, but it can work if you do your homework. And we're going to look at an email that I received this morning, and it was so beautifully crafted that I almost feel bad not answering. I will probably reply. I typically just ignore cold outreach emails, but this one was done so well that I want to react to it, okay? And something we will be able to learn from this email is the concept of having a well-defined target audience and of really understanding your so-called customer persona. Because if you have that deep understanding, then you can actually speak in a way that your target audience is willing to engage with you. Gary Vee talks about that. He says, if you really want to get someone's attention, go and learn everything about them you can, right? Go and look at their LinkedIn profile, look at their Facebook profile, explore their website, and see what you can learn. Okay, now let's not waste any more time and look at that beautifully crafted email that I'm speaking of. So I'm gonna bring that up here. Here it is. Okay, so it reads, "Hi Shankar, I'm Cole in Austin. It looks like you're from Luxembourg originally." So he clearly read my website, or at least my bio, because I don't always talk about the fact that I'm from Luxembourg, but this guy clearly went and found that out about me, which immediately creates a very personalized experience, because you and I know that not everybody is from Luxembourg, right? So, and then it goes on. I visited with my family as a child, though we only had a day there. Would you ever move back? So this is very smart because he humanizes himself. As a matter of fact, he makes me think about him when he was a child. And that puts me in a very non-defensive situation, because as people psychologically, we don't defend ourselves against children because they're innocent, right? And on top of that, what he does is he asks me a question that is very personal, and that maybe he knows a lot of immigrants think a lot about that question: would you ever move back? So the likelihood of him getting a response is rather high, right? Let's look at the rest of the email. My team, Rubico, of 200 developers is ready to help with your web software development projects. So he did his research there in the industry. He knows that small web development firms right now have trouble finding enough talent, and he offers a solution to that problem. Little does he know that I just have a principle that I don't outsource work. I believe in doing everything in-house, for better or for worse. But he does have a very good strategy here. Okay, let's continue reading. I'll be in San Antonio next week, and it would be great to connect. We can meet, or you can meet at Curator Coffee next Wednesday or Thursday. Coffee is on me. Okay, so this is truly brilliant, because I happen to be a customer of Curator. It's just a minute away from me, walking distance, and I have posted about Curator on my personal Instagram Furthermore, if you really went that far, if you go and use my Calendly link, it says when you're trying to book a meeting with me that Curator is one of the options where we can meet. Now, is this a coincidence or is that just brilliant research? I don't know. All I know is I will reply to this guy because he truly deserves it. Now think about how your cold outreach campaigns could work a lot better, or not even cold outreach, just when you interact with a prospect on LinkedIn or on any other platform, how much more could you get return on your time invested if you truly spent some time understanding who that person is? Because again, we're in a situation where I don't waste time with cold outreach emails. I get too many. But this guy will get a reply from me. And that is what he wants. That is what a marketer wants, because really in marketing, once you create a conversation, once you initiate a conversation, that is really the biggest part of a sales cycle. The most difficult part, I should say, is creating that authentic communication. I will also connect with him on LinkedIn. If you are impressed by this guy, please drop a comment and say I am impressed. And if you set yourself a goal to do that as well, at least once per week, really try and profile and understand a prospect in his or her entirety, then also let me know in the comments that you will commit to doing that. I, for myself, I'm currently focusing on helping physicians and doctors, doing something similar, helping them to market themselves online. And if you are interested in more tips and in more knowledge, just like the one we went over right now, please go to, there we go, shanksacademy.com and RSVP. We will have a live masterclass on April 9th. And I will give you a lot of knowledge that will make your life a lot easier. It's not going to be recorded. Your compensation is your time that you spend with me. So hopefully that'll be something you consider. That's it for the live today, friends. Stay, because I have, just like I had a nice intro, I also have a nice outro, and I want to know what you think about it. Definitely comment, and then I'll connect with you when that is done. Bye for now.